Hello YouTube, I'm the Templar Gamer, welcome back to Let's Play Mountain Blade Warband with the Perisno mod, episode 131, day 905. Wow, I just got finished editing a lot of videos and rendering them. I know it doesn't look like I put a lot of editing into my videos, but recently it's been mostly tweaking settings to make it look a little better. Because some of those videos did not look very good when I was first going through them, and I was like, well, that's upsetting. I'm gonna make sure that looks a lot better. So now we are going to be getting into a fight with these massive army stacks. The hope is to fight them independently. Are you two the same speed? It's a little risky because we're in enemy territory, but I could potentially just wait for... they are the same speed. One way to do it is to basically... Yes, there we go. Wait for them to split up. This is buddy close enough. They did. I'm not super against fighting them all at once. I actually don't think they're going to be that hard to kill. That was unfortunate. I could have been a little sneakier about that, but... Oh yeah, this is actually a pretty good spawn too. So fun fact, Mountain Blade logic, it's quicker to actually go backwards up one of these hills. Should have our horses get way the hell up there. Actually, maybe not right there. Maybe more out, like there. Oh yeah, let's get our men all up here. Oh my god, our horse just rockets off the side of this when they make him do it. Okay. You, my friend, need to get off the horse. There we go. On troops, keep shooting at them. Let's put them in two lines, shall we? So recently, I've become a little bit infatuated with car videos. I'm not a huge car guy. I just want to be able to drive something that's kind of fast and looks cool. But one of my, you know, obviously these sort of contradict each other, but one of my biggest things is safety. I've always been a big believer in putting personal safety above everything else. Because you can drive a cool car and shit, but if it's not safe, you know, that's just... you're really doing yourself a disservice. You gotta be really smart with your life. Star Wars music, man, come on. That's gonna make them charge, isn't it? No, they actually didn't. Holy shit. Have them, like, advance at them. I don't want them to... Jesus Christ. Actually, a lot of us are fucking dying right now. They should not be doing this well. They should not be doing it nearly this well. Why are they hurting us this much? Holy shit, they're really fucking us up, aren't they? Wow, okay, I'm gonna retreat if I can. Holy shit, okay, I didn't think they'd kick our ass this much. What the hell's happening? Yeah, wow, they fucked us up, like, really bad. Okay, let's pull the fuck back for a second. That did not go as planned at all. Wow. That was unfortunate. Okay, let's head over to this castle and see if we can't recruit a few... Actually, let's just come back to the mainland for half a minute. We looking that squishy right now that this guy can just come and attack us. There we go, now he's running, you son of a bitch. This is more what I wanted to do here anyways, fight these guys. Okay, well, I do want to go and try to kill those big army stacks, but let's give it maybe a second. Not amazing positioning, but we'll make it work. Just get shot at by these guys. Yeah, but again, safety should always be one of your biggest concerns while driving a car, especially daily drivers. So although I'm not a huge car guy, I've never been into modding my car. It's a good way for you to lose money on it, even if like they are things that actually make the car better. It's just tends to get rid of it tends to devalue the car, just because of the nature that you're messing with it. You're not a professional. Charge, infantry, go! Let's get in the sides there. But one mod I have been thinking about doing, and then I'll just undo it when I go to sell it, is getting a new sort of brake system. Because at least the kit I'm looking at right now is not super expensive, and it is just it's purely a safety thing, which is again something I think is very important. So I have been thinking about doing that a lot recently. Put your money into things that you think is important. But when it comes to my safety in my car, I think that's the biggest thing that you should worry about. So I was thinking about getting some different, some nicer brake pads, but also just getting you can get like drilled, basically rotors, which is really cool. Ooh, some nice prisoners being rescued here. We're gonna take them all. We lost a fair amount of people in that little fight we got into. I'm surprised we lost that many. That must have been some of their better units. I'm surprised the AI was smart enough to scale that mountain like that. I'm sure it didn't mean to, but I was hoping they'd all kind of come up one way. Oh my god, those are some pretty good frickin' mitts right there. I was hoping they'd all come up one direction so that we could just kind of lock them in. That's not what happened, unfortunately. Okay. Cool, cool. Let's go chase down this lord now. He's gonna make it to Grund before we can catch him, isn't he? Oh, hello. You're a stack that has a shitload of prisoners and not a lot of troops. I was hoping one of those other lords would join them and we could catch him like that, but I guess not. So that's been something I've been looking at a lot recently. I know it's nothing to do with the game, I'm sorry, but I know most people aren't car people, and I totally get that. I'm not a big one either. I know a lot of people don't even really care about driving a fast car. But you know, if you can make your car just, a bit safer with just that, I don't think it's that much of an issue to talk about. Wow, they're all going after my horseman, holy cow. I should fucking charge everyone then. Shit. I'm gonna get out of range our archers to charge him as well. I was hoping most of them would come after the main bulk of our force. Guess that didn't happen. So there's a fat Steam sale recently. And I was looking at some of the Paradox EU4 DLCs, and just they don't bring those below 50%, and they're not worth that ever. I haven't bought the last like 5 or something EU4 DLCs, and I'm fine with that. I still play the game every once in a while. But every time I go and look at the YouTubers play the game, like, oh, there are some interesting parts of the game. You know, I wouldn't mind spending $1 or $2 to get those. And then, you know, I'll just go and look, and I'm like, okay, there's a Steam sale. Let's see if it's a decent price. And 50% of the asking price for some of those DLCs right now are, I mean, they're still like $10 for just a little update. By the way, for those of you who don't know what U4 is, it's a strategy game. It's I mean, it looks and plays a little like a tabletop game. But like, it's not like this really nice, you know, game or anything. It's not like you're getting a ton of stuff off these updates. You're just getting a few mechanics added. So the fact that they're so expensive always blows my mind. All right, so we're actually going to be doing a bit of messing around here with our troops. As much as I like a lot of these soldiers, this is just too good of an opportunity. Set Rage is like not a great troop. So there are some decent soldiers in here. Like these Impoverished Knights right here, these North Guard, all very good troops. So start going in here, going through all the troops. Like this guy, like not a great unit. And I know a lot of these guys upgrade into really good units, but so are these troops we're trying to get at right now. As much as I like these Mackin troops, especially because their faction's gone, we're never gonna really see them again. Some of them are just really bad. As much as I like having these troops in our army just because they're special, these Hakon troops, you know, they're really bad units. I mean, I have to keep these. The Kratos troops are the exception to that. They're just too cool. There we go. We're into some of the cream of the crop now. I don't really like the Desert Assassins. I'll pick them back up if we don't find someone better, but they're not all that great. Yeah, these guys. Mercenary snipers. I don't see any really better archers. Oh my god, look at all those wolf guys right there. Hell yeah. I bet you this stack was still on the map back when back when the Mackin troops were still on the still like in the game. The Elite Bounty Hunter's not a bad unit. It's not a great one. I don't remember all their stats off the top of my head. I wish I could talk to them and figure out the stats, but if we exit out of this, all these troops are going to go away. So we're going to not do that. Tauranian archers. These Swift Riders, I don't really like horse archers. I mean, that unit isn't bad. It's just that it doesn't work well with my playstyle. I'm going to keep these archers for now. I'll try to remember. Actually, let's take them out just for now. We can get them back in a second. Some of these troops I'm throwing into this pile aren't necessarily just going to go away forever. They're just troops that, for now, we're going to take out. These Zong Longbowmen aren't terrible. I'm going to keep them for now. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I kind of started in the middle. But there were definitely some troops down here I missed. And again, the troops I'm throwing in here are not going to get rid of for sure. It's just that some of these guys, even though they turn into really good units, like the Headhunters are pretty decent. There are troops in here that are already max level. We're getting into a lot of fights right now. I don't know if I'm going to want some troop that can eventually become really good. Soot Warrior, an exception to that. This guy's one level away from the Chieftain Guard, which is some of the best infantry in the game, in my opinion. Okay, so let's go. Let's grab a few of these guys. I want to try to keep our... I'd like to grab some archers really quick because we got rid of a lot of them. This guy. These are some really good infantry right here. So we'll probably be grabbing those pretty soon. Grab the sharpshooter. They have really good troops in here. These aren't ordered. I don't know how this is ordered. I think it's just ordered in how the... how this, like, army that we just killed acquired these prisoners, I think is how these are ordered. So usually I always look at the top. But, I mean, there are some really decent troops at the bottom here. I mean, not these ones in particular, but sometimes there are. Because it seems like the worst troops are on the bottom, but I'm not sure why. Because, like, the scout is garbage, but it's in the middle. I mean, like, this guy's... I mean, we threw this guy in here. I'm going to try going up a little further, but... maybe it is ordered by that? That seems weird. I feel like it wasn't. Maybe I'm losing it. I'm just losing my mind. So this right here, like these two are not ordered by weekly wage. Is it level? I don't know why the music isn't playing. I'm sorry. So at least something to just drown out the silence. We could talk about cars more, but this is... I'm sure a lot of you aren't super into that. Again, I've only really recently kind of gotten into cars. I've just always... most of the car people that I knew... were just... they all seemed kind of like douchebags. But, as long as you don't go about cars in like a douchebaggy way, I think they're fine to talk about. Like, even though I understand that having a cool looking car is awesome, and one that's fast, I totally get that now. You know, I feel like for 99% of people, they just want a car that's like safe, and if it's fast, cool. Okay, so none of these, there's no real gems down here. That's what we were looking at, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. Like, we grabbed those wolf riders, which were pretty cool. We'll grab, I guess, just a few more of those. Grab these north guards. These guys are pretty decent. I don't know if these Zon longbowmen are much better than the stalkers. The high elf sentinels. What do these guys turn into? Oh, I have some. High elf warden, okay. We're just gonna grab the elven ones because I know they turn into good units eventually. Grab these sentinels. We'll probably end up grabbing a fair amount of these troops back. We'll grab those on longbow when we have a lot of troops to fill now. This was something I was kind of shying away from. See, that only took the injured ones of them. Let's take them all and then we'll throw 10 back. Because when I grab them, it gives me the injured troops, and I think I'm about to get into another fight right now. I know I threw some of these troops back in here. Now I'm just grabbing them back, but she doesn't upgrade into anything. Because now we're kind of grabbing bad troops again, and even though I'm leaving some troops, for instance, like this headhunter statistically is probably about as good as the rider, just as an example, someone who's here. I'm not going to grab them because it doesn't upgrade. The guy's at its max level, the Soot Warriors will take. Freelance Squire. The Soot Raiders are cool, but they're really not that good if I remember. I'd like to get some more bowmen. We'll take the marksmen, I guess. Fill out our army. And I guess we'll start grabbing some prisoners. There's a lot of them. Okay. Let's just blow that there. It's chump change at this point in the game. Let's see if we can't catch this guy. They're all in there. Let's go kill this guy at the very least. Oh, your bunch of other people came out. Good. We do indeed meet again, my friend. part of the reason, I guess I'll talk more about cars, why not? Probably could have done that while we were going through troops. But part of the reason why I wanted to do this upgrade is because I'm going to be going on some road trips, which means less recording, obviously. But I basically had a couple of my friends who have been off of college and other places, and they've been like, hey man, you know, if you have some time off, you know, you should come down and, you know, we'll house you for a couple days and we'll just all go hang. I was like, oh, that sounds really fun, actually. I haven't seen some of them in a while. You know, they're my good friends. So I'll probably be doing a little bit of road tripping. And I love driving, so... Oh, what the hell? Don't fucking attack anyone, Jesus. Why are they automatically attacking that close? Odd. See if we can't just, like, be really... Maybe get, like, a couple kills in and just run past them. But on longer road trips in my car, I've noticed that... So I drive a Challenger, for any of you who care. Which is a bigger car. And so it's only an RT. Again, I know most people won't know what that means or care, and that's totally fine. Are they charging? Oh my god, are they? I think they're actually charging right now. That's not good. Their infantry movement, maybe our archers can move a little bit. Just so much as they get to, like, right here, though. Yeah. It's far enough away, the infantry will be attacking them. Okay, cool. Wow, we're getting a lot of kills. Good kills. Yeah, I was looking at that, and, or I was thinking about that, and on longer road trips, my car can get really freaking bad, like, brake fade. Which is obviously kind of, you can tell what it means by the name. But in the Challenger is a very heavy car. It's a muscle car, the heaviest of the muscle cars. They market it as like this traditional muscle car. A lot of horsepower for the money usually. And part of the issue with it being so heavy is that my brakes gotta work a little harder to slow down the car. So on longer road trips, especially ones where, you know, maybe there's an accident or something, like I've been on some longer road trips, and my car will get pretty... Oh shit, my archer's about to get fucking charged. Oh, holy shit, I'm gonna get the hell over here. I guess I'll just have to stop them. Mostly archers. Archers, it looks like. Just charge for a second. These idiots off you. And obviously, I don't want to get brake fade while I'm on those longer trips. And that's just been such a big issue for me lately. Jesus, archers, get the fuck out of here. Where the hell's my infantry? I realize how poorly I positioned the troops based on their spawn point. Stop attacking my fucking archers. God damn it. Really still. Oh shit, here they come. Archers charge. Got the rest of them in. I've been healing my men. That's holy shit, I leveled up. Wow. That doesn't happen very often anymore. Well done, man. Well done. I have looked at other mods for my car, and I mean, just not a lot of them seem worth it for what I do. I don't drive my car around, you know, racing or anything. I don't drive it super, super hard. 14 renown, not a bad amount. He's self-righteous. Is that a good character trait? Probably not. Part of me wants to let him go, so he'll join us. he doesn't have 1,000 renown. I know that's 900. We're getting picky now. I think I'm just gonna take him prisoner. We didn't have any prisoners to give us. Now we're actually down troops. I'd like to kill that escort while we're out here. But safety's the only mod I would actually spend money on. Our engineering skill is very high for some reason. Oh. Riding. We should really up our athletics skill, to be honest. I know it's a really boring thing to put my points into. But we've had our horse taken out from under us a few times now. And it's gotten to the point where that's actually kind of an issue. Okay, the dwarves might attack us, not that they'll do anything. Oh, Kara, welcome back, mi amiga. Did you do anything? Is that what this error code was? Did I send her off to go send a gift? Why did that not happen? Oh no, never mind. I sent her off to go get a gift and then I couldn't take her back to my party. That was it. Look at the wages for these two companions. Tamaris and Arcanus are so much. Tamaris and Arcanus were already really high level units. I'm more proud of Seville. She's a companion we really leveled up. Oh Jesus, really? They're just gonna charge us straight off the bat? Alright. Counter charge. Should I just charge my inventory already? I guess so. Just go. I'll get into a fat fucking slap fight. Hey, Horseman, you should be charging, by the way. Let's put our archers, like, right here. No, if they spawn, they're gonna get run at again. Let's put them over here. It's kind of dangerous as that is to be close to them. Yeah, because they're spawning right there. Archers wouldn't even have a line of fire if they just came over that hill. There we go. See, this is how the battle should go. Freaking people of the Valier, or whatever, they're tough. Or do I need to wipe that army out before the faction goes away? We haven't done it since we were a king. I know a lot of people only start watching these series once the kingdom starts. Which, I mean, that's what I do, so I don't really care. That's fine. But, we haven't wiped out any factions as a kingdom yet. We did it once or twice, as a vassal. And how it works, for those of you who don't know, is you have to take all of the... So you have to take all the enemy faction's holdings, but then you also have to go in and defeat all of their lords. And once you defeat their lords, they won't have any place to respawn at because you've taken all their territory. When a lord dies, they'll either respawn at... So, for instance, if... Let's go find a lord who's this. Okay, let's say Tactus wants to... Let's say he gets killed. He has a castle or a town, so he has like a place you can stay in, basically. He will respawn at Yordred Castle. But if this guy, Ottfried, is defeated, he will respawn at whatever village is his like main village is connected to. So I don't know which one of his 3 villages is his main one. That's not always the first one listed, but he would, respawn at Yordred Castle or some other castle or town that it's connected to. If they have no holdings, they'll respawn at the capital. Or whatever place is left. So, for instance, if we're able to get the Valier clan down to, let's just say, like Fimble Castle or something, then everyone will be respawning at that castle, because it'll be used as the temporary capital. That's a message you never want to see. I've had it before. It's where you lose all of your territory. and you're stuck down to just one holding, it'll say, oh, you can respawn at, like, you know, one of your vassals has allowed you to use their place as your temporary, as a temporary capital. Yeah, just a horrible, horrible message to see. So we're gonna go and sell all these prisoners. God, one of our guys got murked. Holy cow, that was a lot of freaking money. Wonderful. Sword Sister, you're not a great unit, but I'm gonna take you anyway. Let's go and sell off all this junk. So there you go. We're talking about cars, the game mechanics in this episode. It's just looking great. I kind of don't even want to have this extra row here. We're getting so much loot right now. Let's make a little extra money off that. Alright. I think I'm actually going to end this episode here. I know we didn't do too much, but well, I guess we'll end it over at our capital. I want to go send another recruiter and drop these 2 prisoners off. This guy got killed. I'd also like to see kind of what our realm is doing. I don't think we're actually... Wow, really? Morale's high. That faction in particular is probably low. It's like, here, let's go ask this lord. So if we were to ask him what the realm's doing, we're assembling the army. What are we doing? Venturing into enemy territory. So there was a campaign called... Going to some castle, it said. I didn't read which one. I think it was something with an R. Do we have a castle with an R? I guess I could ask him again, couldn't I? Yeah, it was Renstall Castle. Where the hell is that? Here. Oh, I need to be out of this menu. He says venturing into enemy territory, which probably means we're just going to be raiding villages, which isn't really what I want. I mean, it's not a horrible thing. Well, we're very, very near the enemy border. I believe Falcus is our marshal, isn't he? I'm not sure. It's not exactly what I want us to do. I'd rather us go and try to take a castle or 2, but it's not a big deal. If we just do that, we've been thinning out the enemies for them. Not the end of the world. But yeah, I think I am going to be ending the episode pretty soon. Not a huge deal. Some nobles. We can grab a few more troops if we wanted to. Come in here, hell yeah. There we go, get those guys. We have no actual prisoners here. Walk around the streets. Is there anything to see here? Snowing, there's no one outside. Everyone's terrified of our secret police. It's looking good. None of my companions, it just occurred to me, none of our companions have my shield. Which makes me wonder, do I actually have a good shield? I feel like this is one of the better shields in the game. He's got a really shitty shield. Why do you have this shield, Arcanus? He's got 8 shield skill. What about you, Tavares? See, like, she's got a good shield. This looks like a reinforcement would actually be better than ours. They all have these, like... All of them have pretty good shields. Why is Arcanus running around with a really shitty one? Holden's isn't great either. You should just be using a shield. I don't know why he's got such a bad one. Hopefully, maybe we just haven't found a good one yet. I guess we haven't had him for too long. We've been fighting Valier Clan who don't have good shields. They have the Housecar shields. That's weird. He should have a better shield. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one.